Next question in this interview series in level 2 is explain the event loop and how JavaScript handles asynchronous operation. Now in the pinned comment of this video, I have given you this link. When you click this link, this will take you to my bigger JavaScript course where I have explained you the exact working of JavaScript, what is event loop, what is asynchronous operation, etc. So I want to give you a very simple sneak peek to it, and then we will discuss the code that is written here exactly. Okay, so if I fast forward, I'll have to play it. If you see it, I'll 2x. The goal is to explore the internals to get a better understanding of what exactly is happening. I recommend watching this explanation twice and then drawing the execution stack of each function call with hand on a paper. This way, you will have a lot of exposure to so I'm going to pause right here. So here you can see that I'll have to fast forward. Let me fast forward. So this is the code. Here we are going to see the code, and then this is the terminal, so the output of the code. Okay, and then this is call stack, web API, event loop, callback queue. So if you want to understand what is event loop and how JavaScript handles asynchronous operation, watch this presentation. All you have to do is you have to click this link given in the pinned comment of this video, and it will take you exactly right to this timestamp. Okay, timestamp. Now let me explain you all of this from a very beginner's point of view. So by default, JavaScript is a single threaded programming language. It means that it can do only one thing at a time. But in order to do complex steps, we need to make JavaScript do multiple steps at once. So here I have a very simple program. At line 3, we have console.log start, and then on line 5, I have a set timeout function that will printed after 2 seconds with this 2000 milliseconds. Okay, so this set timeout will execute its program after 2 seconds, and then I have again one more set timeout function, but this time the timestamp that is given is 0, and then we have this end line, console.log end line. This is the exact example that I have used in this presentation analogy to explain you asynchronous working of JavaScript. Now I'm going to ask you to pause right here and answer me, what do you think will be the output of this code? So do you think the output of this code will be a start, and then since this set timeout is executing right after 0 second, it means it is not waiting at all. So then we will get this output printed after 0 seconds, and then after this we will get this end line, perhaps end line, and then after this after 2 seconds we will get printed after 2 seconds. So if you think the output will be something similar to this, then you are wrong. Output will not be like this. Rather, output will be a start and then end, and then output will be printed after 0 seconds and after 2 seconds. Now you can ask me that how? Well, that how you can understand if you watch this presentation and the code analogy before this presentation. So here you can see I have explained you the asynchronous working of JavaScript. Okay, and again, so now let's come to this question that JavaScript runs on a single thread. JavaScript itself is a single thread. Okay, see what happens is that by default JavaScript is a single threaded language. It means that each code happens from the top, each code execution happens from the top. So first this code will be executed, then this code, then this code, and then this line. Now imagine here we are waiting. So imagine this is a set timeout just to simulate a delay. Imagine we are fetching some image here. I'll say let image coming from user image. I'll say my image.png. Now I need to feed this image into my, let's say, profile photo. Okay, image, and after image is uploaded, I will let the user to choose their username. Okay, now all of this is synchronous. First you are launching the application, and then you are uploading your photo, and then you are choosing username. So here everything is inbuilt. But imagine if let's say if you have maybe I have shown you this example itself here. Okay, so if I go little back, perhaps right here, line 1, line 2, you see here, let's say that we have 5 MB photo size is uploading. On line 12 we have 5 megabyte photo size is uploading, and it took 20 seconds to upload. And then we have 4 megabyte photo inside. So let me write this explanation. Let me write this example here itself. So come on, let's come here. Okay, I'll say image of 1 MB uploading. Okay, it will be very quick, right? But if image of, let's say, 10 MB is uploading, okay, it will take a little time. Now imagine after this we have an image of, let's say, 200 KB uploading. Okay, now by default behavior of JavaScript, all of this task will happen one by one. So first image of 1 MB will be uploaded, and then 10 MB will be uploaded, and then 200 KB will be uploaded. Now you can say that what rubbish, like it should not take as much time as it takes a 10 MB photo to upload for a 200 KB of photo. Well, you are right, but by default JavaScript is a single threaded language. There is only one thread in JavaScript that works by default. So how the program will work is, first this 1 MB of uploading will be done, and then the process will move to the second operation, and then the process will move to the third operation. So task is built on the previous work. Now there is a way by which we can actually simulate that which task needs to be done when, and that is exactly what asynchronous JavaScript helps us to do. So the answer to this question, explain the event loop and how JavaScript handles asynchronous operation, can be very easily found if you watch this explanation and the next explanation, where I have explained you things with the presentation. So if you see, I have actually shown you how, you see these examples, callback, how call stack works, what is web API, what is event loop. Okay, I'm fast forwarding. You can see how web API is coming into play. So yeah, please consider watching this, and everything will be crystal clear. Now I want to give you one more simple fact, is that when you are understanding, when you are trying to make sense of asynchronous working of JavaScript, watch these lectures 2 to 3 times, write code for yourself, try to draw analogies, and watch these lectures 2 to 3 times in one go. Do not just watch it for once and then just leave it blank. Watch it for 2 to 3 times, and then come back to me and tell me if it did not make any sense to you. I will delete this video. Okay, I have put my life's work in this JavaScript course. It should make sense. Okay, it should make sense. So let's move on. And okay, I want to show the output first. So yeah, let's see the output. The output will be, see, start, end line, and printed after 2 seconds. And what happened? Okay, so let me quickly change this console.log to printed after 2 seconds. Okay, so now you will see the output will be start, end line, printed after 0 seconds, printed after 2 seconds. So start, end, printed after 0 seconds, printed after 2 seconds. Now how the output is coming, watch this presentation and you'll actually understand how event loop and how call stack and how web API is working together to simulate results like this. You could have a very simple question, Ankit, tell me, in this set timeout we are not waiting at all, then why did we not printed after 0 seconds before end line? Why the output shown start first and then end line first and then printed after 0 second and then printed after 2 seconds? Well, because set timeout and set timeout tools like set timeout are part of something that is called as web API, and it is event loops decision that it is event loops job to push set timeout on call stack depending on when a particular set timeout is executing, 0 second or 4 second. Okay, so please consider watching this presentation. I highly request you to watch this and it will all make sense. Okay, let's move forward and let's watch the next topic, and yeah, I will give you this timestamp in the description.